네, 안녕하세요. 통탄 왕코입니다. 오늘도 운동을 해보도록 할게요. 어저께 40분 넘게 했습니다, 운동. 근데 영상이 40분까지만 촬영이 되고, 그다음부터 잘리더라고요. 운동 더 했어요. 40분 넘게 했습니다. 그래서 그런지 오늘 등부터 쫙 근육통이에요. 여기도 아리백이었습니다. 오늘 수영하는데 죽을 뻔했어요. 그래서 오늘은 어제 운동을 많이 했기 때문에 턱걸이를 과연 할 수 있을까 모르겠습니다. 일단은 최대한 해볼게요. 몸을 좀 풀고 월요일이었잖아요. 오늘 영어 학원 아침에 갔다가 수영 강습 1시간 받고요. 그 다음에 지금 이렇게 또 운동을 하는 겁니다, 여러분. 어, 제가 컴퓨터가 재부팅이 엄청 심했어요. 다시 또 하나 사야 되나. 내일 00시에 내일 00시, 이제 돌아오는 00시가 아니고 하루 더 지나서 00시에 리니지가 오픈을 하죠. 그래서 리니지를 할 건데, 제 컴퓨터 재부팅을 하면은 리니지를 할 수가 없어요. 초반에 바짝 달려야 됩니다. 뒤처질 수 없어요. 일단은 스트레칭을 최대한 한 다음에 턱걸이를 하도록 하겠습니다. 그리고 진짜 그 준비 운동 항상 철저히 하셔야 돼요. 오늘도 마찬가지로 저 밴드로 10개 하고요. 밴드로 10개 하고 나서 맨몸으로 10개씩 4세트 하는 걸로 하겠습니다. 근데 만약에 했는데 힘들면은 억지로 안 할게요. 오늘은 힘들면은 억지로 안 하고, 힘들면 바로 저쪽으로 넘어가서 스트레칭 하고요. 아니면 여기서 좀 스트레칭을 좀 많이 한 다음에 아니다, 넘어가서 스트레칭 할게요. 오늘은 일부러 억지로 안 하겠습니다. 힘들면은 좀 쉴게요. 스트레칭 위주로 해서 몸 좀 하고 할게요. 일단 밴드 이용해서 10개는 할 거예요. 제가 확실히 어제 열심히 하긴 했다가 여기 알비겼네요. 일단 5개만 할게요. 여기 알비겨서 알이백이었습니다. 알이. 팔에 알이백이었네요. 뭐 했다가 알이백이었지? 다섯 개밖에 안 했습니다. 5개밖에. 5개 더 할게요. 밴드로 5개씩 2번밖에 안 했는데 힘드네요. 이제 맨몸을 하겠습니다. 맨몸. 아, 1세트 10개 했는데 마지막에는 대충 올라갔죠. 허리 아파. 구 9분이네요. 조금 더 쉬었다가 하나만 더 하고 스트레칭 하러 가겠습니다. 팔굽혀펴기 안 한 지 너무 오래됐어요. 20개씩 최소 4세트는 해야 되는데 두 번째 세트 하겠습니다. 이거 마지막으로 하고 스트레칭 하러 갈게요. 너무 힘들어. 허리 아파. 스트레칭 하러 가시죠. 허리 아파. 역시 폼롤러는 필수죠. 이거 무조건 해야 돼. 진짜 폼롤러 집에 있어야 돼요, 여러분. 우와.
report of what I do every night right here, holding the powerful accountable, keeping them honest.
AC 360, Tuesday through Saturday only on CNN.
The soul of Dubai is the soul of the people. We really have this whole melting pot of creativity. You've sold me on this one. This is going to be like my favorite for sure.
My Dubai, I think, is an amazing land of opportunities.
Real Dubai lies in the different layers that we have in the city.
It's beautiful. Dubai is always about the future.
The incredible thing is that no 2 days are the same in Dubai.
Dubai POV, Saturday on CNN.
The best show jumpers in the world all share one goal: to compete in the season-ending Prague playoffs. CNN Equestrian takes you to the Czech Republic for all the excitement, and the stakes couldn't be higher in the Longines Global Champions Tour and the Global Champions League. Meet the stars of this spectacular competition as the 2019 Prague Playoff champions are crowned.
CNN Equestrian, Global Champions, Sunday on CNN.
We live in such a fast-paced world where the news has been so relentless. Historic events have happened one after the other. I think that you need that daily appointment with viewers around the world to try and sort through the news of the day. What's important? Why does it matter to me? How do I put it all in context? We follow the news as it happens and where it happens. And then we also take a step back to walk the viewer through the day's news. That is the mission of Halagarani tonight.
Welcome back to First Move. The US and China continue to drive markets with the on-again, off-again, on-again dance around the question of a Phase 1 trade deal. The next pivot point comes just before the height of the holiday season. New US tariffs are due to take effect on December 15th unless a deal is done to prevent it. And despite positive words from both sides, that seems right now far from certain. Our next guest is Rick Helfenbein. He's president and CEO of the American Apparel and Footwear Association. And he says over 90% of clothes imported from China and more than half of the imported footwear are already subject to tariffs of 15%. Fantastic to have you with us.
Thank you.
What does that mean in terms of pricing to the consumer? How much of that rise has been passed on?
Well, the small retailers are being hit harder than the big retailers, so consumers will feel it. They won't feel it full force. We're less worried about this holiday season than we are about 2020, where there's no place to bury it or hide it or work around it. And we're very helpful that, maybe these tariffs will go away. There's been some positive movement on the China side on intellectual property in the last 24 hours. The markets seem to be reacting to that. It looks like USMCA may be sidelined, so maybe there'll be more focus on China.
언젠가 제가 180도 찍겠습니다.
Yes. It seems that may be delayed. I think that's going forward, but I think it's being held back a little bit.
If we go back, because there's so much in there as far as that the retailers are concerned, I mean, we have to keep making the point that it's US companies ultimately that pay the tariffs.
Yes.
Whether or not they can negotiate with their Chinese suppliers and say, look, you need to drop your prices a little bit because to offset some of that 15% tariff, because otherwise we have to then pass on more to the consumer. Can you give us any sense of, are we talking 5% increase in prices for US consumers, and how much they're being able to negotiate on the Chinese side and say, guys, you need to drop your prices? Because both of these things are critical.
Let me give you the reality of what really happened. August 1st, we got the notice we might get hit with tariffs. Nobody knew exactly what or when, but we might get hit. So everyone jumped on a plane, flew over to China, and worked with their suppliers and said, look, we're stuck. 41% of all apparel coming to the United States comes from China. So, we need to get through this holiday season. The term Black Friday is when retailers go into the black. They make their money in the fourth quarter of the year. Help us, and we'll deal with next year. So, some of it got passed through, some of it got worked around, some of it got moved. Like I said, we'll get through this holiday. This holiday should be pretty good. We're looking at about a 4% increase. Shop. We're encouraged about that. But prices will go up. You come 2020, unless these tariffs go away, and I'm talking about what we call tranche 4A and 4B. The 4A
얼마나
is the
됐죠?
15%
21분.
that hit us September 1.
Yes.
4B
팔굽혀펴기 10개씩 2개만 하고
unless those
끝내겠습니다.
go away, you will see dramatic price increases into next year. And remember, hats and handbags and gloves have already been hit, and they've been hit at 25%. That's painful now.
Yeah, you make such a great point, though, that we got this sense that companies stockpiled, they negotiated for this period in 2020, all bets are off if we still have these tariffs, which is a really important point. You know, we were just talking off camera about our various travels to Asia. I was in Southeast Asia, and actually one of the things that really hit home to me there was 28% of the world's manufacturing base is China right now. 0.2% is Vietnam. So when we talk about perhaps looking for other supply chains, it's simply not so easy, particularly when you're talking about things like shoes, which is skilled. It's skilled labor.
Shoes are 69% of all shoes coming to America come from China. And on the apparel side, 41% of apparel comes from China, 14% comes from Vietnam. That's 55% between two countries. So go to Vietnam and you check it out and you find out they're at capacity.
They're already maxed out.
They're doing double shifts. They're not going to do triple shifts. We can't get any more out of Vietnam, so we're kind of stuck. And that means the American consumer will ultimately pay that increase if it's passed on. That's why we're so hopeful that they will back off on these tariffs. It's not a win for us in apparel and footwear if those tariffs don't go away.
Yeah, it continues to be a real problem, even if they're just held where they are. For example, fine, we don't get the